The live streams have
Chats are
been
difficult.
insane.
Chats are difficult, but we're still keeping at it. We're still keeping at it,
Something
and
about the live streaming hates us. I don't know
the
what the
last
deal
couple
is.
times we've been like last week we didn't do it. We have had a huge energy expenditure in our life, a fantastic, lovely event. But our daughter got married, so we were very busy with family and all the doings surrounding that. So like we needed a little bit of time so we could regroup and get back with you guys with information about songs because we were just done. So we're back. We're back.
We are back.
Yeah, and I don't know how it's going to go over the next month either because we're going to be going out to the west, the Wild West.
The
So
Wild
I'm not sure
West.
how our connection and everything's
This
going
is
to be
bothering
there.
me, so I'm gonna work
Oh,
on this well.
oh,
Oh,
well, that's
that's
what they see, honey.
yeah. You're gonna see us
Hey,
now.
you
Hi
guys.
guys. And I'm
Okay.
upside down. What is happening?
I don't know. You're doing it, whatever it
Taking on a wild ride.
is. You're previewing our next shout
I
out.
don't know what is happening with this thing.
Oh my goodness.
It's
So,
still reversed even after all that work.
okay. Well, there we are. We'll straighten it out and then. Now you got half the wrong bits going. Anyway, so I'm gonna jump right in because we
Okay.
got 3 shout outs to cover. The first being Bartender, Dave Matthews Band.
I don't have about 6 drinks, Mark. This stuff is like really starting to irritate me with this.
Look, concentrate on the song. We're talking music with our friends that like to talk music. It's gonna be all right. Bartender, Dave Matthews
Go
Band.
ahead.
This shout out is going out to John Songer, who was in Huntingburg, Indiana.
It wasn't Huntingburg.
Yeah, yeah, who is actually the owner of the venue that we played at, the Gaslight, and we discovered is a big Dave Matthews fan.
I
So
didn't know that before.
yeah, we didn't either. So or we didn't. I didn't either. Me and Boots didn't know that either. Yeah, we had no idea. So that shout out's going out to him. So yeah. Do you let me see. I made notes because there's a lot going on with the 3 different songs. So oh, did you know that Dave Matthews was an actual bartender?
I didn't, but
Yeah.
man, that's what a lot of
Yeah. So
people end up doing.
he was a bartender at this place called Miller's in Charlottesville, Virginia. And that's where he actually met a lot of his band members.
Mm-hmm.
And so when Dave Matthews Band was inducted into the Hall of Fame, he invited the owner of Miller's,
Okay.
Steve. I made a note. Steve Tharp. He was the owner of Miller's because he credited him with being so supportive of musicians and like that Miller's was really influential for him. So
Really?
he invited him out to his induction in the Hall of Fame. I thought that was
They had a
pretty
lot of
cool.
support because one of the places that they used to play was actually run by a man named Corin Capshaw, and he later on became manager. Now he has a huge management firm that manages tons of
That's
artists.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love stories like that. So,
So
yeah, so Dave Matthews was once upon a time a bartender. And let's see. So this song Bartender was leaked in a group of recordings that they called the Lillywhite Sessions. So there was a producer, Steve Lillywhite, and they recorded this album's worth of songs, but the record label deemed them too depressing. They were like, no.
Gee, where have I heard that before?
I know, right? So, but this was in the days of the internet, so they got the files got leaked, and so the fans they just widely bootlegged them out there, and so eventually he ended up like actually officially recording the song. So yeah, Bartender was out before Bartender was out. Yeah, so I mean that's kind of all I've got for
Dave Matthews,
Bartender.
yeah, and we briefly talked about it
I
a
mean
couple weeks ago because
lyrically,
it was
yeah,
the first one where we took a little time and we strolled around our property and showed everybody what was going on. And then, of course, like we talked about Dave Matthews a few weeks back too because we had
yeah,
Gravedigger,
yeah. Which
which
I think I told
which went
you.
over really well
I
when
think I
at
told you,
the
but I forgot to tell everybody else that for Gravedigger, Dave Matthews actually lost his wedding ring in a grave. That he was recording the music video for
wow.
Gravedigger. He found it. They found it. So all is well. But yeah, I thought that was a little interesting piece of trivia there.
Yeah. So what did we do the week?
The next one,
The next one was
that's just the way it is.
That's
Bruce
just the
Hornsby.
way it is. So it's
And
been that
and
long since we talked to people.
that shout out
Hmm.
is for Jimmy Wells, who is in chat, because
Jimmy
he
Wells.
requested it. Yeah,
Whoop
yeah,
whoop. Yeah, Jimmy, you
yeah.
requested it. We took a little. I think ours was a little more mournful,
Sad.
a little
Well,
sadder.
it's because like okay, so the song was released I think in 1986. And like I really thought some of this stuff would have been put to bed in between then and now.
Hmm.
And like it's still ongoing. Like th- that we still have a need for a welfare line, or that there still exists racism. Like that's just terrible to me. I feel like we should be further along as a society, as human beings, that we could have put some
I
of that stuff
mean,
to bed by now. So I think it's right that it should be more mournful, because like the longer we go down these damaging paths as a society, I think it should be sad.
do you think we should be more like Star Trek?
Yeah, I do. Can we do that? Is there a flip, a switch to flip? Can is
Yeah,
a lever to pull? Like what needs doing to get us there?
yeah. Um, Hornsby, I love. I mean,
Yeah,
he is tying with the Grateful Dead, which we
of
talk about the
course.
Dead a lot in
Yes,
our
we do.
chats. And you know, I never really wanted him to join the Dead, to be honest. I like
Well,
his
he's always
playing
had his
on his
own thing
own.
going.
I like his
Yeah,
playing on his own and his own thing, and I think it was great how he snuck so many classical. The great thing about music until even popular music specifically until more lately is that you could see lots of influences in all sorts of different
yeah.
styles being brought in, and he brought like a lot of classical music and classical training, and if you think about this song, The Way It Is,
Mhm.
it was a huge hit.
Mhm.
It had like a 30-second like classical overture
Intro.
opening
Yeah.
piece
Yeah. And he actually
that
wrote
he
that
played.
first, like in his garage.
Yeah, so he
Yeah.
had that whole classical
Yeah.
intro, and it made it on the radio. Got played 100 times, and
He didn't anticipate that. He always thought, and like the people around him
yeah,
thought it was like a B-side.
you heard the saying, like, I'm sure people in the chat are familiar with the saying that made me dumber just for hearing it. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of feel like
Yeah.
music used to be the opposite. It used to make you smarter just by hearing it.
Yes.
Like, you could hear, what are you doing, Bootsy?
He's stretching
You could
out. He's
hear,
so sweet.
um, classical music on pop radio,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
classical influence,
Yeah.
and I think it rubbed off on people in a positive way. I
Yeah. I think
think
so
it's really
too.
great,
I think so
and
too.
Hornsby used to. I think that Jerry really liked playing with Bruce, and he was really busy with a lot of other things going on. They had
Oh, I thought you meant
he
like
had
his
this
style was really
he had this
busy.
album coming out. His style was really busy. It's
Yeah,
part of the
that's
reason
probably
I
why
didn't care for him as
you
much
didn't,
in the Dead.
because everybody was already busy in there.
Yeah,
Like Jerry was busy,
but he
and
played the accordion on some of the
Lesh
Dead
was
songs,
busy too.
which was
Oh,
pretty interesting.
okay. All right. I did not know that. I don't think.
Yeah. So yeah, he played uh, yeah, the accordion on a couple tunes. It was pretty cool, and I think Jerry just in general really liked playing with Bruce, probably because his musicianship was so high.
Bruce was
Yeah.
clean too, wasn't he?
I don't know. I
I don't
think
know
so.
either. I
I
think
think
maybe
so.
he gives
I
that
think he
vibe.
was.
He gives that
He's
vibe, and I
pretty
think
straight laced guy.
Jerry
I'm
needed
sure he
that
did a
then
few
too.
things back
Yeah.
in the day.
Well,
Some things will never change.
indeed, indeed.
Ba-da-down,
So just so you
ba-da-bow.
guys know too, we've been playing that songs like since we did
Yeah, we've been
a shout
bringing it
out. We've
in.
been bringing it in, and I, uh, the crowd response to it is really interesting. I think people like the song.
Hmm.
People really respond to it, so it's kind of surprising for me.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It is a
I
good
mean,
song.
like, it's dang man, it never ceases to amaze me. Like going back and as we purvey through the years of rock and roll history and catalogs and come up with these different songs that we try out, like the how different like things could be, like the wide, um, that's what we're talking about, like wide
Array.
array of flavors and things that got brought
Yeah.
in. It wasn't homogenized. It didn't seem like watered down. It was,
Well,
pretty
some
different,
of it was
pretty
actually like
different
really
stuff.
cutting edge for
Hmm.
like certain styles of music hadn't been played ever before. So we're being inundated with cats. Toodles has joined the chat. We got Toodles and Boots. Boots, you might even be able to hear him. He's purring so loud.
So so that was great. We got Welcome Metaview and Jimmy Wells
Yeah.
and Guadalele Ouvre.
You gotta tell us how to say that.
I asked him before, but I asked him in
I
person, but I
don't
think I
remember.
messed it up just
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And we got to thank him for
Well, wait. I'm not done with
our
this.
next song.
Yeah, hold on, hold
Okay.
on, hold on.
Well,
So, like, I was telling you that the he thought it was gonna be a B-side. Like it was just like kind of a filler song. Like he
mhm.
liked it. They did it, but he didn't foresee it like catching on. Well, like it kind of didn't in the US. It boots. It caught in the UK first and then kind of went around the world. Canada got it and Australia got it, but
Mhm.
the US was the last to catch on.
Yeah, no, of course.
Ridiculous.
Of
So,
course.
and
But it
I'm
was
like,
a massive
y'all,
hit, even in the
yeah, it was
US.
a massive hit. Okay, you gotta let me have this, buddy. Okay, all right, thank you. Thank you. Okay, now you can move on to Ventilator Blues, the
Yeah.
Rolling Stones.
We were talking about, well, we're still talking about Bruce Hornsby a little
Okay, we
bit.
can. Come here.
And Jimmy Wells mentioning that there's a good interview on YouTube. There's another good interview. I don't know if you're talking about this one, Jimmy, but he just did one with Rick Beato. And it's a really great Bruce Hornsby interview. And he talks about,
Did I watch that one?
I don't know,
I don't think I watched that one.
he talks about how um, basically he was doing so much stuff when he had the dead opportunity. And this record was really hitting, but he didn't want to turn down the opportunity.
Mhm.
So he tried to do it. He just basically did everything, and he was like flying places and going everywhere and playing
That's wild.
all over the place.
That's great. Wild.
And yeah, he when he was offered the job, he actually never fully accepted because he wanted to see where this album was going to go because
Okay.
this was
Yeah.
succeeding, and he said that I'll do as much as I can and I'll fill in as much as I can until you find a permanent guy.
I wonder if it was kind of a blessing then that it didn't hit in the US till later. Maybe gave him a little more time with the dead, which is
Um,
cool
yeah, I don't know.
because that's kind of how things work sometimes.
I don't know. I don't know. But we do have Guadalele Ouvre in the chat tonight.
Yes.
I think
Yes,
first
we do.
time he's been on the live chat.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
And gotta thank him again for he's the one that gave us the little uke bass
That we used for
that we
Ventilator
used
Blues.
in Ventilator Blues, which is the third shout out that we're talking about
Yes.
tonight.
Rolling Stones. And that was a retro one going back out to James Show 03148924.
Yeah, so um
But like also out to our friend that gave us our bass.
yeah,
Because that's super cool.
that was super cool.
So that just so you know, that little bass has been, I think, in every room of our
In
house.
fact, it's actually right here.
Dave totes it around and plays on it, and hands
It's
it off
actually
to
right here
me.
in the living
Oh,
room.
not in my face, please.
That's not in your face.
It definitely is. You're gonna have to watch out for licensing or something.
So yeah.
So yeah, that little bass has been all over the place with us. Yeah, so we have very much enjoyed its company. It is definitely seeing new life with us. So thank you for that.
The
And
uke bass.
the uke bass.
Uke bass.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Ventilator Blues came out 1972.
Recorded in 71 though. And they were recording, and I believe in so the recordings for Exile Main Street, which is a pretty impeccable album. I think people have already jumped ahead and started talking about Exile Main
Oh
Street
yeah.
because it's such a great album. How can you not talk about it? And it's
I don't know that I've spent time with the
it's
album as a
iconic.
whole.
So it has another one of my favorite Stone songs on there, which is Loving Cup.
You know what? I think I'm a secret, like to myself, uh Rolling Stones fan.
I mean, I can. There's nothing to be secret about. Like
I,
everybody
no,
loves the Rolling
no,
Stones.
no, no. Like it has been a secret to
Oh,
myself.
like you're just learning that you're a
Yeah,
Rolling Stones fan.
I'm pretty sure I might be a Rolling Stones fan. Yeah, I think maybe. because I like them.
You like 'em, right? I
Yeah.
like they're good songs. I mean, they had definitely, I mean, their contemporaries were the Beatles in the early days, and they definitely have a lot bluesier and more kind of bad boy image than the Beatles had. Whereas the Beatles had like a more polished
Well, I think the image
look.
isn't like the image is actually what turned me off of them. Like
Hmm.
all like the lips with the tongue out and the like Mick Jagger tight pants thing. Like that does nothing
It's rock and roll
for
attitude.
me.
It's rock and
Like
roll
it
attitude.
doesn't make me want to listen to their music is what I'm saying. So like just coming at it strictly from a musical side of things, it's lovely and beautiful. And it has a lot of rooms, they have a lot of doors to open to different rooms of their kind of musical style. So I appreciate them musically. And I do understand the marketing and the imagery and whatnot without me being their demographic that they're
Yeah.
looking to snag, right? So like I can appreciate it without being the target. But I think I really might be a fan of their music quite a bit. So
I mean, one of your favorite songs of all time is like Painted Black. So how was it a secret to yourself?
I mean, you can like one song and not be a fan of the artist. You know what I mean? Like you can be like you could enjoy a song without
Hmm.
enjoying a catalog. So what I'm saying is like the record you're referencing, I haven't spent any amount of time with because of their imagery.
I mean, I haven't spent a lot of time, I don't think, with individual Stones records because I've heard so many Stones songs and they get played on the radio so much that
You listen to different radio
I don't
stations
know
than
that I
I did
really
though.
like spent that much time like with actual Stones albums.
Right. I think maybe we should.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we can start with
Especially
Exile on Main Street.
Exile on Main Street. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, I guess, as we're traveling out west. So I did learn one little tidbit about this song.
Okay.
So Mick Taylor, their guitarist, right?
Hmm.
This is one of only two songs that he's credited with
Yeah,
writing credits. He wrote the main riff for the
it's
song,
pretty well
according to
known
him.
that
So
a lot of people think that Mick Taylor got the shaft in the writing credits as
yeah.
far as the Rolling Stones go. I think that there was actually some talk about that as why
Well, I
he.
mean, were they very guitar centric, like as far as riffs and things like that go?
I
I
mean,
know that this song was
so
it was pretty key
yeah, I
centric.
mean Keith Richards is probably to me he's like one of the best intro guitar songwriters of all times. Like he's up there with like I mean we're talking like a completely different category than guitar players like Jerry Garcia or
It's different, yeah.
it's like I'm talking about like when you hear an intro of a song, you instantly know it's the Stones, and he's really good at that. ZZ Top is very good at
Voicing it.
that,
Oh,
you know,
I
where
just
you
learned
know.
things about ZZ Top
And
today.
well, we're gonna have to come back to that. And then like
I guess
another
we'll have
really
to do a
great
song.
one is Angus Young,
Mm,
from ACDC. Like
mm,
when they
mm,
start up a
mhm,
song,
mhm.
they just know how to start up a song. Like you can instantly like if you hear like Honky Tonk Woman or Brown Sugar or Jumpin' Jack Flash or like any of these Stones songs really that were big hits, it's like you instantly know it's the Stones, you know, and it's like you instantly just know the song. It cues you to what the song's gonna be like right away. If you've heard the song a couple times, you know what I mean. It's like iconic
Mhm.
riffs, and Keith Richards is just like super great at writing iconic riffs. I give him mad props
So
for
maybe he
that.
was just like overshadowing
And
the
he
thing,
writes like very
Mick
simple
Taylor
songs.
stuff.
Well, I don't know. The thing of it is like I'm not really sure now
We weren't in the room where
who
it
got credit
happened
for
either.
what.
Yeah,
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 yeah, no. So,
exactly.
but
Exactly. And maybe it was fair. Maybe it was right. Like maybe he
yeah.
didn't feel like he was losing out on anything. He was just like, nah, I'm
I mean, think of like "Start Me Up." Da da da. Like, you already know the song.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like that's all it takes.
yeah.
He's up there. He's up there. Now, other people did it in different ways. I mean, another like somebody. I think he's directly parallel, and I wouldn't be surprised if like Angus Young got a lot of inspiration from him because they're very simple riffs that are hit real hard and instantly. But there's a different style also where of like Jimmy Page, where they have like it's like a longer riff and more complex, harder
Mhm.
to play,
Mhm.
you know, and that became I think what you call like a riff rock, you know,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Right.
but with this song, let's there's something I want to say about it. So Mick Taylor, they wrote it in '71. Um,
Released in 72.
Ventilator Blues. So they wrote this song while they were recording Exile on Main Street.
Okay.
They were recording it in Keith Richards' basement, which didn't have good ventilation. And it was like super hot down there, and
I
they couldn't
didn't know
breathe.
any of this. Oh my
Yeah, they
gosh.
were having a hard time breathing. So basically, they were like, and they kind of like just started up like this swampy groove, and like the lyrics were written as
It
an
makes you
ode.
almost like feel the air in
Yeah,
there, like a
yeah,
humid, dank
yes.
kind of
They said it was very
feel.
humid and damp. So that's really interesting. That's one thing
I mean, because if you feel that in the
you
song,
do.
they
It's
painted
swampy.
such a beautiful
It's
picture
swampy.
then of their
And
environment
the
with the
lyric is
music.
actually talking about how ain't nobody slowing down, no way.
Hmm.
About how people live life so fast and they
Hmm.
don't stop to really recognize anything,
Hmm.
and that basically you're going to need a ventilator because you're going so fast you're going to get out of breath.
Yeah.
So that's what the song's about.
Oh,
That you're
okay.
living a fast life and you need to slow down or you're going to be out of breath.
Right on.
So that's the ventilator blues.
All right.
And some of it is it's like parallel to what their experience was as becoming rock stars, because
Okay.
it was still pretty early in their career, like 8 or 10 years in, and they were like, that they're living a fast life and trying to slow down a little
So
bit.
I'm just thinking about like the context of the lyrics and the verses. So when your spine is cracking and your hands is shaking, your heart is busting, your heart is pumping, your butt's gonna break, your woman's cussing, and you can hear her scream. It feels like murder in the first degree. So it's like, how is that living fast though? I thought like the story that I was telling myself about it is like
Mm-hmm,
somebody who has perhaps lived a long unhappy life, like they've settled and they've done backbreaking work, so now their body hurts them and their relationships aren't good because they were like busy trying to survive, and now their relationship is hurting them and
mm-hmm.
their body's hurting them, and like it's just like I probably should just go to the hospital. Go check myself into the hospital.
Yeah, so I mean, they're just using those two things as inspiration. I
Inspiration.
think I don't know that it
Well,
was.
then like then the second verse, I I told myself the story of like people who are living in the fast lane, like playing loose and fast,
Mm-hmm,
but with like guns and other people's lives, and
mm-hmm,
maybe just living hard, like a
mm-hmm.
hard living. And
Hard
yeah,
living, be the death of
that's
me.
exactly what I thought. Like I really pushed. Those are in this different chapters of the same book in my
Mm-hmm,
brain, but like but a younger set, and then the verse changes to everybody's trying to step on their creator
mm-hmm,
and everybody's going to need a ventilator. It's like,
mm-hmm,
okay, like when you get to the end of your life, and I always pictured it in a hospital, like when you're up against the wall at the end of your life and you're like contemplating everything that you put out into the world, like you're gonna be glad you tried to step on your creator. You're gonna be glad that you tried to live so fast, or you're gonna
mm-hmm,
like, what did you put out into the world, kind of a thing. And it's like, and now what are you gonna do about it?
mm-hmm.
Now what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's what they said.
Yeah,
You're gonna fight it.
I like
That's
it.
now what?
So yeah, I like the song.
I just
I
you.
like the riff. I like the way we play it. It's completely different than the record.
It is totally different.
It's not completely different, but it does have a different.
It's
I think
different.
keeps the spirit of the song,
It
but
does.
it definitely has a different feel. And the guitar Lele Uvra's bass was super cool
Yeah,
on
super
it.
duper cool.
And if you guys got a second, smash that like button underneath the video.
Yeah, like, share,
Help
subscribe,
our algorithm out
ring a bell.
because it's all about that nowadays.
So I've been doing a whole
But
thing today.
okay, but I wanted to
Oh,
finish up
go
on this
for it.
song.
Oh, I thought we were
Are we
done.
moving
Sorry.
on from the song?
Yeah, I was done.
Oh well, I got one more thing to add.
Good, do
So,
it.
interestingly enough, how many times do you think the Rolling Stones have played this song live?
Oh, I couldn't even imagine how many times they've played live, much less like what their
I
catalog
mean,
live
they
is.
at one point they were playing probably over 100 shows a year, and so I mean they've been playing for about what 50 years now.
We're out playing the Rolling Stones. What do?
I mean, they probably only play like 30 shows a year now, if that.
I mean, of course.
But yeah, it's different
I
when
have
you can
zero
have fifty
guesses.
thousand people at a show. You don't have to play 100
No,
shows a
I
year.
know, I get that. I have zero guesses how many times they
They've
played.
only played the song one time
What? Are you kidding
live.
me?
No,
Why? They
so
didn't want Mick Taylor getting writing credit.
Maybe
Poor Mick.
maybe. So
Sorry, Mick.
they only played it one time, and they said that they could never get it to sound right
Oh,
for some reason.
because it wasn't humid enough
When they would
where
play
they
it,
were
they
playing.
said they would play it in rehearsal, like, and I think they said specifically like on the 2003 tour, they were like, we're gonna break out
Yeah,
Ventilator.
yeah.
Like, this is a
Which
good
I'm sure
song. We should
everybody
start
would have
playing it.
been like
Yeah, it would have
amazed
been
at.
amazing
Yeah,
because they'd never played it,
yeah.
And then
Kept it in the back
they
pocket.
rehearsed it, and they were like, no, we just can't get it. Like, we're not happy with the way it sounds when we play it live.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. So they only played it one time.
I never would have guessed. Well,
So if
we've
that's
played it more at
so,
shows than they've played it at
yeah.
shows.
So if,
That is insane
so if
to
that's
me.
a Chase song for Rolling Stones fans, good luck with that. Because you
Wow.
know that like fans of certain bands try to catch, like, they have
For sure.
songs that
We
they're
do it.
chasing
Yeah.
and they want to hear him
Yeah.
play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Wow. I would never have guessed that we played their song more than they did.
yeah. So
That's wild.
yeah.
That's wild. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like I was can I move off the song a little bit? Oh,
You
we can
can.
always loop back around if you
You
want to.
can. If you get behind in the chat and you want to, you can slide the bar at the bottom of the video and catch up. But you don't have to. Also,
Me?
no, I'm just saying.
Oh, I don't. Yeah,
Some
because I
people,
don't know.
somebody was saying that they got behind on the chat somehow. Um,
So yeah, I have been doing a large run of tie dyes.
yeah, I kind of tip people off to that because I said, guess what we've been doing all day, and I used a picture of tie dyes
Yeah, those are not the
for the
ones
chat
that I
cover.
did.
No, they're not because they're not done yet.
No. So if you're not familiar with doing tie dyes, I, I tie them, and then you soak them in
Hmm.
soda ash water, and then mix a whole bunch of dyes, and then you dye them, and then you have to wait. You have to wait 24 hours. You got a low battery on your phone there, love. You got to wait
Oh,
24
wonderful, cool.
hours.
One more thing to go bad,
Yeah. And then
even though it was fully charged when we
I know
started 20 minutes ago.
this is how it is. And then you get to open them like little Christmas packages and rinse them out very much, and then wash them, do a like chemical process, and dry them, and
Yeah,
then you get to see them for real for sure.
for real, for sure.
Yeah, so we don't get for real for sure till tomorrow evening, but I'm excited about some of them.
Think they're gonna be good? Did you have any mediums?
Yeah,
Because I know we were running really low on
we were
mediums.
running really low on mediums.
I know we were running low on medium shirts in general.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how we're doing on sand. I bet we're out of sand medium.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to finish up some inventory. Yeah, if y'all are wanting some stuff, let me know now so that when
Yeah,
we
when we
put
go
in
on
our
this tour
order,
here, we're going on a tour, and
yeah, we'll have to put in an order when we get back. So I need to know if y'all want some merch so I can put in an order for it because I'm gonna have to order some more white blanks to do tie dyes. So I can do a custom tie dye, but also just a reminder. We said when we get 100 people in chat live, then I will give away a custom tie dye to somebody. I will make you a custom tie dye.
I think
So
I think we had well
bring your
over a dozen
friends.
when we started, but then I shook them up like a salt
You shook the
shaker. I
phone,
shook the salt shaker like a phone, and they fell out. I
which is
mean, I
about
shook
to
the
die.
phone like a
So
salt
so
shaker.
we're gonna have to wrap things up.
Well, we got a little bit of time before it dies because I wanted to talk about quickly
You can talk quickly.
our tour this
Talk
last
quickly. I'll be
weekend
quiet.
and our tour coming up.
Hmm.
So this last weekend we had 5 dates in a row. We were in Gainesboro on Wednesday, Tennessee. Thursday we were in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Friday we were in Martinsville, Indiana, a new venue which was really cool. Cedar Creek Winery.
And distillery and brewery, but they
Cedar
call
Creek
it winery.
Winery, Brewery, and Distillery. Yes, that's correct. Has all three. Um, a
Huntingburg
unique venue, very nice campus, indoors and outdoors.
and Huntingburg,
Um,
Indiana.
then Saturday we're in
Gaslight.
Huntingburg, Indiana, at the Gaslight, one of our favorites.
Always amazing to
Always
be there.
fun, always a great time. We love it there.
We do.
Who's this XRT fan? Hey, from Chicago. Hey, XRT
Hey.
fan. I don't think we're gonna make it to Chicago this year, but
Not quite.
we're gonna be up in Elkhart, Indiana, at the
Yes.
Blues Festival in the second weekend of September. If you wanna
And then yesterday,
catch a full band. And then
yesterday,
yesterday we were in Bowling
Bowling
Green,
Green, Kentucky,
which marked
the
five
White
days in a row.
the White Squirrel Brewery.
5 days in a row. That was rough. I was tired. I'm getting old.
not gonna be out pacing those Rolling Stones
So coming up,
forever.
so coming up this Friday, we have full band show at the Bowling Green,
Back
White
at the
Squirrel.
White
Back at
Squirrel,
the White
yeah,
Squirrel.
full band though.
Saturday, we're going to be in Burkesville, Kentucky.
Yes, we are at the Italian
I
Bistro.
think that'll be our. It should have been our second time, but it's ended up going to be our third time because we did a
Yes,
fill in
we did.
and played for their first Friday event, which was a car show and things like that. That
It
was
was
kind of
fun.
fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And then, so we're going to be hanging out
The Italian
at the
Bistro.
Italian Bistro Saturday night, and that's going to be
Yep.
the last show before tour kicks off.
Yep.
Summer tour is upon us.
Summer tour.
So next Monday we won't be having a live chat because maybe we'll try to go live from the venue. We'll see what happens.
See what's happening.
I was hoping we could get this dialed in by then, but tonight wasn't very encouraging with the way that the live stream started off.
We'll see.
Next Monday night we're gonna be at Flyway Brewing in Memphis. And that'll be our first
kicking it off.
Yeah, they're kicking off the tour stop. Tuesday we'll be in Waxahachie, Texas.
Yeah. Doing an in-studio
live performance in the studio.
Live audience
so you can join us there if you want to. You can come in the studio. And then Wednesday, I believe we're going to have a travel day. And then Thursday, we'll be in Portales, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Friday, we'll be in, this is a week from this Friday, we will be in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque. Flock of Moons.
Yep. Then Saturday, it's on to Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Okay. All right.
Sunday, we're
that's Little Toad Creek?
Yep, Little Toad Creek Brewery.
Okay.
And then Silver City.
Also
on
Little
Sunday,
Toad Creek.
Also Little Toad Creek, different campus.
Yeah.
And then we'll be doing a couple travel days, headed up to Colorado, taking a little bit of time off to sightsee. But on Wednesday, we'll be with our friends in Evergreen, Colorado, at the
Del Lago.
Bistro Del Lago.
Del Lago, yeah.
And that's going to be an amazing time.
Yeah, Evergreen,
looking forward
Colorado.
to that gig. And then we follow that right up on Thursday with a gig in Cheyenne. And in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
That'll be my first time in Wyoming.
That'll be my first time in Wyoming.
Yeah.
So we're going to Wyoming. And I believe that's going to be the Blue Stem Winery.
Okay, I'm excited for that.
And then I think we got one more travel day, headed over to Spearfish in the Black Hills.
South Dakota, also my first time in South Dakota.
Also, same. And we'll be playing the Spearfish Public House.
Yeah.
Doing all this from memory.
I've been wait, we got one in Cody.
So that'll be.
We're going to be at the Silver Dollar Bar. And
that's going to be on Sunday. So on Sunday, we're going to. That's after.
Spearfish. Oh, okay. All right. I've got my days mixed up.
Hold with me here.
Sorry. Carry on. I said I'd be quiet, and I did not.
Nope. And now you're ruining my brain patterns.
Sorry. Get back on your rails. Sorry.
So we got the Spearfish Public House on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to Cody, Wyoming. Then we're taking some much-needed R&R, going to Yellowstone Park for a couple days, and we're going to be hanging out.
Yeah. Celebrating our 26th anniversary along the way.
26th anniversary on this tour, and we'll be hitting Yellowstone, hopefully the Grand Tetons. Who knows what else we'll see.
Mount Rushmore's out
and
that
then
way.
On the way back,
Black
we'll be swinging down back through Wyoming to Laramie, and we'll be playing the Arcade Laradice.
Yes. Which
Wednesday.
Looks like a lot of fun.
That does look like a lot of fun. And then we're going to be hot footing back, as you would say.
We got a hot foot back.
Hot footing back because 4th of July is coming and we got to play a show.
In Hopkinsville.
Kentucky.
Fairgrounds.
At their fairgrounds on July 4th for their
250.
What is wrong with you?
It's America's 250th.
Do it again?
Nope. It's all done. You'll have to rewind.
No.
Yeah. So we'll be playing 4th of July in my hometown of Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Playing near Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Yep. So hopefully we can see some of you guys out there on the road.
All right, guys. Cheers. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And we'll catch you next time.
We will.
We'll try to go live from the road. We'll see what happens. Who knows?
We'll see. If not, we'll see you guys when we get back. We'll post something about it.
We'll be posting. We'll be posting. Join us on Facebook.
Yeah.
Join us on YouTube. We got another Sunday shout out coming up this Sunday. It's man.
It's fun.
It was like
challenging.
Yeah.
We'll see you
Blood,
guys.
sweat, and tears was shed. We'll say
Yes, indeed. We'll see you guys
that.
for the Sunday shout out and the next chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us while we figure out audio
Guys,
issues
I
and
like
whatnot.
that you're,
Appreciate you.
thank you, all you guys. Evan, Zega Guitar is magical. Were you, Evan, the person that asked me about my Zega guitar?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
trying to
With
figure out who
this
Evan
pretty little
was.
family
Thanks for
down
hanging with
there.
us tonight,
Yeah,
Evan. Thanks
yeah.
for joining us on our chat adventure. Guadalele. It was great seeing you as well. Mark Johnson,
Jimmy
Wolfgang
Wells.
Ricky, the best moderator on YouTube.
Yep.
Jimmy Wells. Thank you guys for talking. If you're just lurking behind, make sure you leave a comment, and that's your punishment.
It helps our algorithm. It
That's your
helps.
punishment for lurking. Is you got to leave a comment and hit the like. Everybody else that's chatting, you also have to hit the like.
Yep.
So
Thank you guys.
we'll catch you guys soon,
Yeah.
and peace out.